What the heck?
Wait a sec. Is this all nuclear waste?
Seems to be. For all that talk, I expected much more than a cave out at sea.
To think they made it sound so official. Hell, they're just stacking crap everywhere. And some of it's rusting. Disposal facility, my ass. This place is a dump.
A real crock of shit. If they keep this up, the whole island, even the surrounding ocean, is screwed.
Greetings, Kasuga.
Bryce!
Long time no see. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I can't welcome you here. This place is holy ground meant only for chosen Haku. None but they may enter. Your presence is a stain upon the land.
Yes, we can't argue with you there. Once we drag your ass to jail, we'll be sure to make amends. For now, we got work to do. A little waste disposal of our own. You hear that? For the sake of Polycana, we're taking you down!
Spoken by a meddlesome outsider. Surely you recognize the arrogance in that.
Oh no, I got a good idea of how you run things. You're nothing but a damn crook. You spit on people's faith like it's a sport!
And it's not just money, is it? You've taken lies, too. Bryce. I'm here for Takeda. Had he died peacefully, who knows? Maybe then I might have let it go. But no, that's not what happened. Not even close. You used his faith for all it was worth and just to toss his life away. He had a family, a wife, and kid, and everything! Bastard, you used him!
Ah, so one of your friends was a Haku, was he? Well, well. Yes, that is unfortunate. This Takada of yours. It's a shame he lacked the faith needed to make a difference.
What?
To a Haku, giving your life for Polycana is the highest of honors. But it would seem your friend was at odds with this. A true Haku wouldn't think twice. As Polycana's sage, I must say I'm disappointed.
You son of a...
Tomi,
I know. I'll hold back for now.
when Akane-san fled Japan and ran off to Hawaii, it was your group that gave her shelter. Polycana gave her peace of mind. In a way, I feel like I owe them for that. And what's more, its people took care of me, too.
Same. I'd probably have starved to death if not for them.
For all they've done, we felt someone should return the favor. That means taking it back from you.
Dear me, you really don't understand how faith works, do you? You claim I'm abusing the faithful, but is Polycana truly all that different with me in charge? Believers are asked to trust in some imaginary god, then pushed to do charity work and offer relief. Seems to me the fault lies with them. Yes?
What?
Am I wrong to think so? They choose to die for their salvation. The problem here is entirely their own.
Maybe they do choose it for themselves. But it's no reason not to knock your ass out!
Couldn't agree more. You know, I thought I was over this place, and my love for the islands was up and gone. But after seeing all this, I'm more than ready to defend them.
Something I don't get. How's a rat like you do all this? You're seriously the sage?
I must say I'm hurt. As a matter of fact, I was appointed the title by my predecessor. That must have been 70 years ago now.
Wait, what? How old is this guy?
Back then, Palakana, by and large, was steeped in charity work, thanks to the sage and his wife. It was, perhaps, the least religious the group had ever been, you might say. Nevertheless, the Order had been gaining more and more wealth, even before Hawaii was annexed into the States. They seemed a valuable asset. The Mafia thought so, at least.
So that's the hole you crawled out of.
Believe it or not, the two groups aren't so different. An absolute hierarchy built off principle, creed, or a set of rules. Now, what is that? A religious organization or a mob family? Tell me, Kasuga, what would you call it?
I'd call that twisting your words.
Yes, maybe so. But regardless of opinion, my entry into Palakana went rather smoothly. It was all too familiar, you see. I knew quite well how to conduct myself, especially in those kinds of groups. It took time to garner trust, and my ascendance to Sage certainly didn't happen on its own. Still, things went as planned in the end.
So what was the goal? Assume power and rake in all of Palakana's money?
The money was an option, yes. But I only had one goal in mind. This sacred land. Nele Island would be mine. An island in the middle of the Pacific, almost entirely cut off from the outside world. Furthermore, it's owned and operated by Palakana. Religious freedoms protect this place by law, including its secrets. It's a haven. Secure, secluded, one of a kind. The ultimate black box at my disposal.
So what? You turned the place into a sludge dump?
The waste disposal project is only the beginning. It's a big world out there, and everyone's got something to hide, something to keep from prying eyes. And the more a country depends on you, the more you need hidden away. Things, people, information, possibilities abound. As long as this island exists, I'll take out whatever trash comes my way.
Oh, so that's it. Ebina learned his little scheme from you.
Very perceptive. As business partners, it was necessary to provide Ebina with some incentive. And with knowledge of the world's deepest, darkest secrets, we gain an inseparable connection to those in power.
You mean you'll have dirt on them? Let's not dance around it.
When that day comes, even my title as Overseer will seem trivial. I'll have global influence by then. Would that not, in a sense, make me a god?
A god with his head up his ass, maybe.
Well, I'm sure by now you see the value in this place, yes? Not all do. It takes a sense of ambition, something he didn't have.
He?
The island's previous owner, the Sage, before me. I had climbed my way up the ladder. My rise to Sage was all but certain, guaranteed. That charity-obsessed fool, he nearly ruined everything I'd worked for. Nele Island was to be sold. The proceeds put toward further volunteer work. What a waste it would have been. Worse, the deal was well in the works by then. I'd intended to take over as quietly as I first appeared. But no island meant all of this would have been for nothing. Which is why I had no choice but to take matters into my own hands. Pity it had to end so tragically. No matter. I'm sure their precious Nele embraced them with open arms.
You know, I'll bet you just love it. Swindling people for all they've got. They were one step ahead, weren't they? That fake pendant of yours can attest to that.
But dear, I did want to talk about Bryce.
They'd already had you pegged for the snake you are. That's why the previous sage left a will. You were the last person he wanted in charge. You and that necklace are two of a kind. Couple of cheap imitations. And if that wasn't enough, you tried to kill a kid. An innocent little girl. You think you're on the path to godhood? You're a false idol at best.
The girl had to go. Too much risk. However, it wouldn't have mattered either way. Even now, regardless of what truths about me come to light, I've plenty of followers who will remain loyal.
Yeah, right. You think people would stick around with a screwball like you? It's why you rolled out every gang in Hawaii. You were getting desperate. And in the end, it turned around and bit you in the ass. Bryce, the one who really exposed all your BS, was you. Though, you did have help. All those years, some people in Polycana, despite you, actually cared. Like how Akane-san cared for Lottie.
I'd say that's more than enough talk, wouldn't you? To tread upon these sacred grounds, to interfere in the affairs of the divine. The goddess Nele will not take kindly.
Seems we've all said what we can at this point. A good punch ought to shut him up.
Yeah, make it two.
Sounds good. Bryce, this ends now!
Have it your way. Nele's divine wrath awaits.